Good morning. Happy quarantine day. I was nominated by Mrs. Gura to read a book, and I've chose Star Stuff. I bought this many years ago to read Eleanor, about one of my favorite authors, and the guy who kind of inspired me to become a physics teacher. So enjoy Star Stuff. In the Milky Way galaxy, in a neighborhood of stars, on the third planet from our sun, in a big city, in a small apartment, lived a boy named Carl. Carl was curious about everything. He found the world around him astonishing. His imagination took him out of his neighborhood. Announcing the 1939 World's Fair. Come see the world of tomorrow. The World's Fair was like nothing Carl had ever seen before. There was a mechanical man and a time capsule filled with messages for the future. Carl thought about the stars hanging down like light bulbs on long black wires. In the morning, he set out to discover the answer. A book on stars, please. It was the wrong book. When she came back with the right book, Carl's heart beat faster with every page he turned. Each star is a sun. If you traveled into space for many years and then looked back at our sun, it would look like a dim star. Our sun is a big ball of fiery gas held together by gravity. 9 planets, including the Earth, orbit around it in our solar system. Carl was curious. He imagined what he would find if he could travel to the stars. He read stories written by people who imagined what life might be like on other planets. His favorite character, John Carter, could stand with his arms outstretched and wished himself to Mars. But nothing happened. Carl set out to learn more. He studied life and space and became Dr. Carl Sagan. Carl longed to know what other planets were really like. He worked with other scientists to send mechanical explorers to investigate the planets close to us. They took pictures and gathered data and sent them back to Earth. It gave Carl's goosebumps to think about what he had learned about the stars, planets, and the beginnings of life. He wanted everyone to understand so that they could feel like a part of the stars as he did. So he went on television. The very matter that makes us up was generated long ago and far away in red giants. The earth and every living thing are made of stars. The stars made the ingredients of life. Could those ingredients have resulted in life elsewhere too? Carl and his fellow scientists got ready to launch the Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 spacecraft on a grand tour of the outer solar system to gather more pictures and data. After that, they would be bound for the stars. A message from our world could be attached to each spaceship, like a time capsule, and taken beyond our stars. The twin Voyagers rocketed to space carrying their friendly greeting. They traveled through our solar system. And continued further than any spaceships have gone before. A curious man made of star stuff launched a spaceship on an adventure to explore beyond our neighborhood of planets. As the Voyagers continue their journey into interstellar space, they are carried by the imagination of a boy named Carl. Hey everyone, I was nominated by Mrs. Gura to read a book. I've chosen to read Stephen King's The Stand, so saddle up. The circle opens. We need help, the poet reckoned.